Because when you're in the mix of things and you do what you do and you're doing what you're doing, sometimes you can't tell how rough you got. Hey, hey, victorious angels. I am back with another video. Today's video is going to be all about feminine hygiene. You guys know that it is where my heart is. That's how this channel started. So I'm really excited about today's video. I'm going to go over everything that you need to do after you do the do. So stay tuned. It is coming up next.
여보세요. 그냥 핸드폰 보고 있었지.
All right, guys, so before we hop in, I just wanted to explain to you guys what's going on with me and why I have so much experience in this area. It's because I am super sensitive, uber sensitive, always have been, to soaps with dyes in it, to towels and washcloths with dyes in it, condoms, you name it. If you even say yeast, I'm gonna get a yeast infection. So I have lots and tons of experience in this, and I just wanna share with you guys what I've learned over the years that helps me so I won't get BV, which I'm prone to, a yeast infection with them, which I'm prone to, urinary tract infections, which I'm prone to, that helps to eliminate all of those things by just taking these few steps every time I do the you know what. So the first thing I want to tell you guys about is after you do what you do, make sure that you use the bathroom. Make sure you pee. And the reason why that is so important is because it flushes out bacteria from the urethra that can cause urinary tract infections. So that's going to be the first thing that you want to do. Take your butt to the bathroom and go pee. I know that a lot of girls, after they do the do, that they have discharge or discomfort, irritation, and it's simply because they didn't take that one step, which is to pee. So like I said, make sure you pee. The next thing that I want to suggest is to make sure you rinse that area. Me personally, I like to take a shower. In fact, I like to take a bath. But if you can't take a bath, at least try to take a shower. And if you can't take a shower, make sure you can get to a sink with water and just rinse that area off, just to make sure you're getting rid of all the germs. You want to rinse that area all the way from your butt to the front, but you're doing it from the front to the back. So in this motion, but make sure you're covering both areas, because if you don't get your butt, you still have the fluids there and it can trickle down to your area, causing germs, causing irritation, causing bacteria. So make sure you clean that area really well. That's why I prefer to take a shower, just to make sure I get that area really clean. But if you're gonna do like a little bird bath, make sure you tap and you dry yourself really well, because any type of moisture is gonna cause more bacteria. What happens with moisture is it is the breeding ground for bacteria. So make sure that you get that area nice and dry, pat it really clean before you get back into bed. All right, ladies, now another thing that you may notice is discharge, odor, things like that. Typically that's BV, caused by bacteria. And the reason why that is, I don't know why it's set up this way, but the reason why that is, a lot of times, not all the times, but a lot of times, is because semen is alkaline and our vajayjay is acidic. So when they mix, it throws off the pH balance and it causes us to have these types of symptoms. So in order to eradicate that, I would suggest using vinegar and probiotics, as well as boric acid. So after you pee and after you pat dry, after you take your bird bath, or if you take your shower, which I highly suggest taking a shower, I would go in with boric acid. Absolutely love boric acid. It cuts everything. So like I said, if semen gets involved and it throws off your pH balance, this helps to restore pH balance. I'm not affiliated with this company. I have done videos in the past about boric acid, but again, I'm not affiliated with them. I'm not getting paid for this. And this is by Boric Life NutriBlast. And what it does is it supports odor control, promotes vaginal balance, it promotes pH balance. I'll leave a link in the description box below where I get this. This has been a lifesaver. Just put one in, make sure you put on some undies, because it is going to kind of leak out after about 8 hours or so, but this has been a lifesaver for me. Every time I do the do, I insert one of these. I don't have discharge, I don't have irritation, I don't have odor, I don't have BV, I don't have UTI, I don't have any of that because of this. So make sure you try this out. If you haven't tried this out, I'm telling you guys, this is my #1 go-to. Now, obviously, every single time you do the do, you're not gonna have time to take a bath. So what I like to do is after I have done that, I will still go in and take a bath the next day or a couple of days later, just to make sure everything's okay down there. Because like I told you guys, I am uber sensitive. And what I do is I add vinegar, because vinegar helps to fight against bacteria. And I pour a little vinegar in my bath. And then I also use a probiotic bath bomb. If you guys have never heard of that before, well, I make them. I actually never heard of them before. I like bath bombs. So what I started to do is I started to put probiotics in my bath bomb, because with probiotics, what that does is it helps to fight off bad bacteria. I'm going to show you guys a probiotic bath bomb here. It looks like this. And this is something that I made. I'll leave a link below where you can get some. But basically with probiotics, like I said, what it does is it fights off bad bacteria. So think of your body is full of bacteria anyway, but when you have an overgrowth of bacteria, then it causes a problem. Like your body already has yeast, but an overgrowth of yeast is going to cause a yeast infection, and you're going to need something like acidophilus, lactobacillus acidophilus, which is a probiotic, in order to get that under control and to get that balance back out. So I like to use a probiotic bath bomb, and everything, all strains of probiotics is in this bath bomb. But if you don't have a probiotic bath bomb, what you can do is you can find a good source. Make sure it is sourced well. One that I really love is Gut Pro, and you can put that in your bath water. I like it in a bath bomb because it's suspended and then it's released evenly. But you can also put it in an empty douche bottle and insert it that way. And that way it could help with eliminating or preventing you from getting BV, urinary tract infection, discharge, yeast infections and things of that nature. So make sure you are looking into that, and take one orally too. That's very important, and not just after the do, but making sure that that's a regular part of your normal routine, taking a good probiotic supplement and keeping your body and keeping your gut flora intact, because that's going to help you vaginally as well. Now, the next thing that I wanted to mention, and I had to mention this because it's just not talked about enough for some reason. It's just, I don't know. But when you're involved in your mix, you know, doing what you're doing or whatever, sometimes when it's really passionate, you can't tell just how rough you were until the next day. And when you start to get a pain in your pelvis, like right there on that line, you know what I mean? Like that line coming up from your, situation. That pain right there is usually the first indication of a urinary tract infection. So what you want to do is you want to get some tannins. And tannins is a compound that's found in cranberries, but you can go get the supplements, and that way it's like 50 times more stronger. And you can get that from over the counter at any pharmacy or any pharmacy section. So you would just get cranberry pills and just take those, because that way you can avoid having to take some type of antibiotic for having a urinary tract infection. Also, what you may notice is sometimes things may get a little swollen down there. And when they do get swollen down there, what happens is it traps in moisture. And when it traps in moisture, it can then cause bacterial overgrowth. What you want to do is you just want to make sure that you are wearing underwear so she can breathe. And you want to make sure that you continue to pat that area dry. You don't want to use a toilet paper. They have wipes that don't have water or any type of liquid in it. I'm gonna leave it in the description box below. And you just wanna pat yourself dry with that, because sometimes with toilet paper, it leaves a residue, and then that residue can cause an issue. So I just wanted to mention that because I don't hear it talked about often, but it's a thing, it happens. I know I'm not the only one. So please, in the comment section, guys, if you have any questions for me, ask me in the comments section and I will answer those, or you can DM me. Please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name is @a_beauty_beast. And I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Why do I always forget something? It is not on purpose. I wanted to show you guys really quickly how to use this, because a lot of times when I talked about boric acid in the past, people thought you would ingest this. You can if you're trying to die. This is poison. What you want to do is you want to put it on an applicator like this. It goes in the applicator and then you insert it vaginally. Bloop. Don't try to eat it. You're gonna kill yourself. Okay, so again, if you have any questions, DM me on my Instagram page at @a_beauty_beast, or leave a comment in the comment section. Leave a comment in the comment section anyway if you have any input, or if you have anything that you want to add that I left out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you so much.